Please. Oh, God, no. Please. Please. Oh, no. Yeah. Ah! Oh, my God. Just gotta look for the old abandoned mine shop. The old abandoned mine shop. There it is. There it is. No, please. No. Please. 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 No.
Saying Jeremy was obsessed with the Warrior Cats game on Roblox would probably be the greatest understatement I've ever said. He loved that game. Every weekend and every day after school, he would be playing that 24/7 until 9 p.m. when he was forced to get into bed by his mom. But even then, I would catch him playing at later times, probably sneaking up to get his iPad, and then he would just randomly leave, most likely getting caught by his mom. And anyway, that's not important. What is important, though, is that he was actually an NPC hunter. And while I never NPC hunted myself in Warrior Cats, I have heard of it, and I've heard cool things about it, how you can find these anomalies or entities inside of the game by doing specific rituals and stuff, but my friend never found an NPC, not till recently. This story I'm about to tell you that happened to him is really the only NPC encounter he ever had. I was honestly starting to think that all this NPC stuff wasn't real. And most likely, some of it probably isn't. But this one, I don't know. It's hard to say. Anyways, I'm just gonna glide past all the boring stuff that kind of happens, so you don't really have to follow along for this part. This is kind of just, I don't know. I guess it's kind of important to the story that I'm about to tell you, but I'm stalling. Don't listen to me. So basically, this started yesterday. It was Saturday, and my friend was playing Warrior Cats as always, and basically we were texting. We were just texting each other. He was telling me how he was in a private server, and he was looking for this NPC. I forgot the name. I think the name was Mother. I'm not too sure, but apparently, he was gonna, try and, jump into different private servers that he owned and see if he could find her, because, you couldn't summon her, apparently, and you had to, get lucky. And then he said once he found her, he would go to this place called The Void and just stay there while recording. I have no idea what The Void is. If anybody can tell me, that would be greatly appreciated, because I'm not big on NPC hunting. So anything you can help me with to better understand what my friend was going through during this experience, that would really help. But anyways, he was in his private server, and he was telling me how he was screaming just random things in the chat. He was typing in all caps. Apparently this, makes NPCs pissed off, and he was, trying to get Mother to say something, because apparently she could read your chat, but if she was an NPC, how could she do that? I don't know, it's weird stuff. I personally do not think Mother is real at all. Hey, if I'm wrong, punch me in the face. I don't know. This is my friend's stuff. This is not my stuff. So, I'm a little lost on it. So, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, this is where the story was starting to get a little weird, and I'm about to get into that right now. So basically, me and my friend were texting each other, and what I remember him talking about is that he was a little disappointed that he couldn't find anything. There was no Mother, there was no other NPC, and apparently he was looking out for another NPC. I can't remember the name, but it's an all-black cat with, like no face that hides in bushes. If anybody else knows who that is and you could tell me, that would be greatly appreciated. I have no idea who any of these guys are. All I know is that he stalks you and then he chases you and then I think kicks you out of the game. I don't know what he told me. I have to look back at the text messages later on, but he was basically telling me how he's seen all these videos on YouTube of people finding like the Barnes twins, Blood the Headless Doberman or whatever. And if I'm being completely honest, those videos are probably bullshit, but whatever. And he was basically kind of pissed off. He was like, I stay up all night. I keep on doing this. I try NPC hunting. I follow all the rules. Sometimes I hunt with my friends and then there's just nothing. There's nothing there. And then, like, probably like 30 minutes in, he sent me a photo and he was like, oh my god, dude, you gotta check this out. You gotta check this out right now. And I looked at the photo and it was a weird photo. I don't know. It was a photo of like a cat and then something green and alien-like. It kind of had like the crest of the xenomorph queen from Aliens, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. But it had like a dinosaur-like posture. If that's what you can even call it. It had like a gaping mouth with like one eye. And yeah, this was a video he sent me. And over it was like a dead body of like another cat. It's honestly really hard to see if you're not looking closely. But if you look like at the very bottom of like where the thing is standing, then you could probably see it. It's like a little blob with like a little bit of red on it. He said it was a dead cat. I don't know. He found the image online. I genuinely can't find the source. He told me the video name. He told me everything. He never sent it, if you guys are wondering. He never sent it. But he told me the video name and everything, and I could never find it. But apparently he got this idea that if he could find that thing, it would be way cooler than finding Mother, because that thing doesn't even look like it belongs in Warrior Cats. It looks like some kind of other cryptid that, I don't know, maybe you would find in Trevor Henderson art. I don't know. I don't really know any horror artists. Like, maybe some of the shitty ones, like MantisHorror. Like, who even is that guy? That guy sucks at horror, if I'm being completely honest. He honestly is so trash, but we're not getting into how trash MantisHorror is. Anyways, he was basically talking about how if he found this weird thing, he might get famous on YouTube, because that was the only video of it he could find. And then once he told me that, I was like, oh, dude, it's fake. It had to be fake if that's the only video that he found of it. I don't even know if that video even exists. Maybe he was just bullshitting or something. But I don't know if that video exists, like, at all. So, yeah. But I was telling him, dude, it's fake, because if there's only one video on it, there's no way. But then he kept on insisting that it was real, and he kind of just kept on hunting. He stayed in one private server, because apparently that's what the tutorial told him to do. And the tutorial also told him this ritual thing. He never told me, and I never found out, because like I said, I could never find the video. I feel like I've said that a million times, so I'll shut up about it. But yeah, I never knew what the ritual was. So he basically did like this ritual. Apparently it must have been like similar to what was it, Blood the Headless Doberman, because apparently you have to do a ritual for him, and the Barn Twins, because I think you have to do a ritual for them too. I'm not too sure. I'm not gonna repeat myself, but I'm not. Yeah, you already know. I've said it a million times. Also, something funny that I think that was in the original story is that Jeremy was talking about how a comment on the YouTube video that he told me about with the picture of the creature said that the original guy who took the picture got possessed by the entity that was in the picture and then went crazy and psycho and killed a bunch of people. And I find that so hard to believe. Like, you're telling me that actually happened. Like, I can never find any evidence of this. So, honestly, it just makes the story seem even more fake. Especially since I can't find it. Anyways, skip a little days ahead, because I forgot to mention that he told me about all this on Thursday, and this happened, the thing, when he actually encountered the thing, happened yesterday on Saturday, so, yeah, I just wanted to make that a little more clear. So, fast forward a couple of days later, he texts me about Warrior Cats on Saturday, and he says that he heard something weird. Like, very weird. So, he sent me a clip. I can actually play the clip. I have the clip stored. I have it ready. I can play it right now. It's strange, to say the least. When Jeremy sent me that, he said that everything went silent. There's no more music, no more birds chirping. He didn't even want to move from that very spot, but something compelled him to. If it were me, I would have gotten the hell out of there. I'm being completely honest, but this is Jeremy, who is honestly desperate to find his first NPC in Wildcraft. Oh my god, bro. Wildcraft! His first NPC in Wildcraft. Fuck! Just so you know, I'm not even trying to hate on Wildcraft. I'm just stupid, dude. His first NPC in Warrior Cats Roblox. Let's go, baby! So anyways, now that I figured that out, Jeremy sent a photo, and with it, he sent a text that read, "I can feel the pain in real life. I can feel my face being ripped off like my character in the game." I genuinely did not expect him to type this. I was a little taken back by it. It was really strange. The image he decided to send me was this grotesque image of his character without a face and just a skull. Here, let me pull it up. It was genuinely a really grotesque image and not something Jeremy would honestly ever send. When I asked him, "What the hell, man? Why are you sending me this?" he replied, "I don't know," and then "sorry" after. But the way he typed was weird. After every word in the sentence, there was a period. It was very strange, and when I asked him about this, he replied, "I don't even know what you're talking about." But this sentence was even stranger, because there was a period between every individual letter. And then we kept on going back and forth, and he kept on typing like this until I told him to stop it. And with that, he said sorry. And I'm just now realizing now, but he only typed single words. And each time he typed out a single word and sent it to me, there was a period at the end. So, no, I guess he didn't stop when I asked him to. I'm just noticing it now, I guess. But if I'm being completely honest, I don't think this is real. School's tomorrow on Monday, so I'll see him then. I mean, right? He didn't think he would be able to pull this off forever, right? I'm overthinking it. I'll see him tomorrow, I'm sure.